Right. Good evening, everyone. Okay, last class we are trying to understand hash map internals. We got an idea on inside put method, inside add method, inside put method, contains method, get method, remove method. First, what is the method called? Hash code method. Then next, double equal to operator, and then finally equals method is called. Okay. Now, what is the point we understood? If the second object hash code is the same as already added object hash code, then only double equal to operator and equals methods are used to find whether this newly adding object or key is unique or duplicate. Okay, then what is the purpose of hash code method? Hash code method is used for storing the related objects as a one group by separating them from other group of objects. Means same hash code object stored as a one group, other hash code objects are stored as another group. By creating same hash code objects as a one group, what is the advantage? The number of comparisons are decreased, execution becomes fast. How execution become fast? Execution become fast because currently adding object is compared to only with its hash code group of objects, but not with all objects available in map. Let me explain with a diagram. Now this is my hash table. Okay, if I add in this is a key and this is what value. If I add A1 directly without the group concept, if I add directly, what is the problem? Tell me, hash map or hash table is used for what purpose? Stop storing duplicate. That means every second object must compare with the already available object to confirm it is unique or duplicate. This object is compared with A, found unique, stored. Next, when I'm storing 5 is compared with A, also compared with what? B. Are these comparisons useful or useless? Useless. Because 5 is not related to A and B. But still it is compared. Excuse me. Assume that now I am comparing 100 objects. 100th object I am storing. Then this 100 object compared with all the 99 objects available in the map or not? All the 99 objects available in the map it is comparing. Then now my question, all the people think, if a number of comparisons are increased, then the more time it is taking, performance is decreasing. Okay, let me take real life example. I told you this is my school and these are the classrooms available. Okay, first class, second class, third class, fourth class, fifth class, principal room, sixth class, seventh class, eighth class, ninth class, and 10th class. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, already students are available in these classrooms. School is running. Suddenly, the parent come to the school and he went to the principal and told, principal, I want to take my son or daughter back to the home. Then principal looked at very seriously and called the peon. Peon came and informed the peon, bring his son out of the class. Then the peon taken the son name. What is the name of the son? HK. Then he went to first class. 30 students available. Compare. Not found. Come to the next class. 30 students available. Not found. Then come to the next class, next class, next class, next class, next class, next class. Almost 30 minutes time it is taken for finding the son. Meanwhile, the father got angry. रे इतना टाइम क्या इतना टाइम हाँ नेक्स्ट लग रहा है whatever okay why this much time taking he is now shouting then Pune coming back and say that you given me only name of your son you didn't give me hash code if you give me hash code then I will go to only the particular room and I'll compare your son only with the room available. Your son name is HK, studying 10th class. Then I'll directly go to 10th class. Only these 30 students I will compare. Catch Hare Krishna among these 30, will bringing it out. Then how much time it will take? 5 minutes. 25 minutes time saved up. So tell me, why hash table follow hash code algorithm for storing objects for decreasing number of comparisons? Whenever you pass an object, first it is calling hash code method. Hash code method returns what? 97. 97 bucket available or not available? Bucket and a group not available. Then immediately a bucket is created with what value? 97 as the hash code and A is stored here with matching with value 1. Now I'm storing B, then B hash code is 98. Tell me, is B compared with A or not compared? Not compared. Why? Because it's hash code number 98. Then another bucket is created. Another bucket is created. And then what is bucket number? 98. And B stored directly. Now the object is 2. Now try to answer now. Without comparing, object is stored. Execution faster. Now, I am storing 97. If I store 97, now again calling what? Hash code. Hash code object number is 97. 97 bucket available or not? Will you directly go and store inside 97? No. It's compared with A. Found this 97 is unique. Then what happened? Now 97 is stored here with value. How many objects available in the table? 2. But how many comparison happen? 1 comparison. 97 compared with A only, not compared with B. If a hash code concept is not there, then what happens? Always objects are compared, performance show. So that is the point I have mentioned in 4th point. Everyone understand that? Hash code method is used for storing the related objects as one group by separating from other group of objects. Okay, further, double equal to operator is used for comparing the adding object with its hash code objects using reference. Finally, equals method is used for comparing the adding object with its hash code objects using state. If it is not overridden, it compares by using reference. Now, this is the algorithm which we have discussed in last class. By following this algorithm, I want you to implement one small program. Ready? Right? Consider below class. Consider below class. Right on this class. A.Java. Completed? Completed? Now I am working on add and remove. Hash map, as I said, both are same, no difference. Map means with mapping, with a mapping. As I said means without mapping we are stores. Observe here, write on this test class. Can you tell me here, are there any duplicate objects on reference wise, duplicate objects on data wise? Tell me, this object and this object, data wise, duplicate object. Reference wise, unique object. Now, the map consider this object as duplicate or unique. Its own decision depending on overriding equals hash code. Overriding equals and hash code. In class A, did I override hash code equals method? No. Then tell me, is this object compared with the existing object with the reference or with the data now? With reference. With reference, this object is unique or duplicate? Unique. Then it is stored. Now what about this object? 16216. Duplicate or unique? Unique based on reference, data wise duplicate. Now this object also stored. What about this A7? First time stored. Second time you are storing with a reference. Same reference you repeated now. When same reference you stored, is it stored or not stored? Not stored. Let me write like this. A7, A. This is a new object or pointing to the same object. A. It is pointing to the same object. Reference is different or same? Same reference. Is it added or not added? Not added. No. L. If you, this is, or else you can take HS only. Just take HS.
Completed? Now, I will ask you 6 questions. How many objects are stored, not stored? With the algorithmic knowledge, you have to answer. Tell me always what you have to consider. Hash code. If a hash code of 2 objects are different, the 2 objects are stored in same bucket or 2 different buckets? Different buckets. If hash code is same, is it directly stored, compared and stored? Compared and stored in different bucket or same bucket? Compared and stored in same bucket. This is a simple point. Okay. Now let's see now. Write down. From the below test cases, find out how many buckets are created, how many objects are added, and how many objects are removed. Write down case number 1. Both hash code and equals methods are not overridden in class A. Both hash code and equals methods are not overridden in class A. Now identify. In class A, hash code equals method not overridden means what you have to consider? Reference. Can 2 objects reference same or not same? Then 2 objects hash code will be same or not same? Not same. Then tell me now. First question, how many buckets are created? Tell me. This object hash code, same or different? Different. Both are stored in 2 buckets or not? What about this object? Same? Same? Hash code equals methods overridden or not overridden? Not overridden means hash code of this object is generated based on reference. Reference is same or different? Look at there. Reference is generated based on new keyword. Na? You are seeing data. Don't see data. You see what? Reference. When you run new keyword, new object created, na? New object reference is same. You are saying same again and again. This is new A. A object is created with data 2, 3. Reference is 1, 1, 1. Again new A. Another new object is created with reference what? 2, 2, 2. Data is what? 3, 4. Whenever I say new A, another new object is created. What are the references? 3, 3, 3. What the data? 2, 3. You are seeing the data. Don't see data because hash code equals methods are not overridden. Objects new keyword means new object. And tell me, sorry, 3, 3, 3. What is the value? 2, 3. When you store this object on this object, what is the method is called? Hash code. Hash code method returns reference as a hash code number. What the value? 111. With 111 bucket available or not available? Not available. Bucket is created, A1 object stored. Assume it is A1. On second object, again what is called hash code. Hash code number what is written? 222. Another bucket is created. Another bucket is created. What is the hash code number? 222. 222 bucket is not available. So what happened? Another bucket is created, A2. Tell me, here on this object again what is called hash code. What the hash code number? 333. Why? Hash code method is not overridden. Reference is written. With the 333, bucket is there or not there? Not there. And then what happened? New bucket is created and A3 is stored. Am I going first? Understand? And tell me, if hash code method is not overridden, hash code is the reference. Then tell me, every object is a new object, new reference, new hash code, new bucket. How many buckets are created totally? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then what? 7. 7 buckets are created. Yes or no? Now, when I call hs.add of A8, this is 111, 222, 333, 444, 555, 666, 777. Here what is stored? 777. And here also what is trying to store? 77. 77 bucket already available or not? And tell me, is it directly stored or compared and stored? Compared by using double equal to operator. Double equal to operator, A7 reference is equal to A8. Then A8 stored or not stored? Not stored. Totally how many buckets created? Totally how many buckets created? 7. How many objects are stored? 7. How many we are trying to store? 8. Totally 8 we are trying to store. How many are stored? 7. Okay na? Okay na? Understand? Write down. Buckets created, how many? 7. Objects stored, how many? 7. Removed, how many? Tell me. You try to analyze yourself and call me. I am trying to remove 2 objects. 2 objects removed, 1 object only removed, tell me. కొంచెం బుర్ర పెట్టాలి. You have to understand internal algorithm, apply internal algorithm. Buckets created, 7. Objects stored, 7. Removed objects. Now tell me now, removing algorithm. hs.remove of new A. If you want to remove this new A of 3, 4, remove method also searching for this object or not? How? By calling? Same algorithm, hash code method. Tell me, is it old object or is it new object? New object. Reference is what? 8, 8, 8. With the object reference on this method, what you call hash code. Hash code method is overridden or not overridden? Not overridden means what it return? Reference. With reference 888, is there any bucket available or not available? If bucket is not available means object available or not available? Then this object found or not found? Not found. Tell me, really available or not available? Available. New A of 3, 4 is available, but remove method unable to find because it is comparing with what? Reference, not with the data. So tell me, if you don't override a hash code method, what is the problem? Data wise, object is not found. Even though object is available, object is not found. The game is playing what? Hide and seek. Right? With the reference, object is available. Object is available with the given data because reference is different, object is not found. Tell me, with the 8, object is removed? Yes. What is the reference of 8? 777. With the 777, bucket is available? Yes. Inside bucket, this reference is equal to A7 reference? Yes. Then tell me, object is removed. How many objects removed? one object, comma, which object? A7. Right now, one object is removed, comma, A7. Let me prove this point in the system. Okay, case by case, I will explain you in the system. కొంచెం మీ మెథడ్ వాడాలి. You have to use your brain analyzation. At least in one case one, if you not understand, no problem. At least in the case two, you should apply the algorithm. Algorithm is same. Case one, hash code method is not overridden. When hash code method is not overridden, hash code number of the objects are what? Reference 10, 10, 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 40, 50, 50, 60, 60, 70, 70, 70, 70. Okay. Then how many buckets are created? 7 buckets. How many objects are added? 7 objects. 8th object not added. When you call new A, what the reference? 80, 80. With 80, 80, object is not available. So not removed. With A8, what the reference? 70, 70. The 70, 70 compare with the reference available in 70, 70. Found true, removed. Who is removed? A7 is removed. Now let me open class A. What is the code available in class A? Let's see. Hash code method equals method removed. We didn't override hash code equals method in the class A. Then what is the output? 7 buckets created. 7 objects stored, 7 buckets created. Look at the original LHS. How many? 7. LHS place, let me take. Original LHS, how many are there? 7. Look at there, are objects stored in insertion order based on the hash code order. Based on hash code, they are stored. And observe, duplicates are there or not? Why duplicates are stored? Are they really duplicates? No. Your brain is saying data wise same object, so duplicate. But you didn't give your brain thought to the add method. How can I give your brain thought to the add method? Via hash code method. What you think you should provide in a hash code. Because you didn't override hash code method with a data wise, that's why JVM considering reference. This is different reference object. This is different reference object. 16. This is different reference object. This is different reference object. And we are trying to search for A34 available, but object is not removed. Only one object is removed. That is A7. 78 is only removed. Now tell me, what is the solution to this problem? We must override hash code method. Write down case number 2. Only hash code method is overridden by returning directly 5. Only hash code method is overridden Tell me now, if you write return 5 for first object, second object, third object, fourth object, fifth object, all objects dot hash code when you call, control come to hash code, what is the value written? What the hash code number of first object? 5. Second object also 5. Third object also 5. Sixth object also 5. All objects hash code number is what? 5, 5, 5. Then, where all these objects are stored? In a different bucket or same bucket? Same bucket. ఈ పాయింట్ బుర్రకు రావాలి. When new bucket is created, only when hash code number is different. But all objects hash code number is coming what? Same. Tell me, how many buckets are created? 1. How many objects are stored? 7 objects are stored, only 1 object stored. 7 objects. Why? Tell me, whenever second object is stored A2 dot hash code what return? 5. That means 5 hash code bucket available or not? Already in bucket, one object A1 is available or not? Then now immediately A2 is compared with what? A1. Returns true or false? False. Why false? A2 reference is different from A1 reference. Then immediately next is what is called A1 dot equals of A1. Tell me, equals method compare A2 with A1 with data na with reference. Come on, try to answer with data na with reference. If you give wrong answer, I will correct. If you give right answer, I will move on. Tell me, in this case number 2, equals method executed from which class? Equals method is overridden in class A na not overridden? If not overridden, this method is executed from which class? In object class equals method compare two objects by using data na reference. Then A2 reference is same as A1 or not same? Then what it returns? False. False means object stored where? In the same bucket after A1. Understand? If two objects hash code is the same, then this second object is compared with the object available in the bucket by using double equal to operator. Double equal to operator compare two objects by using reference. A2 reference is different from A1 reference, returns what? False. Next, whenever double equal to operator false, equals method also called for comparing with the data. But equals method compare with the data na based on overridden. Equals method overridden class A not overridden. Then is executed from object class. In object class it is compared with what? Reference. Both object reference is different. So returns what? True or false? False. False means stored. Okay. Now please explain with A3 object. One example, 2 examples I told. Please tell me third example. Third example also, if you don't answer, then I will close this topic and go to the next topic. Because if you are not understanding, spending the time is waste. Now I am trying to store A3. What is A3 object? New A of 2, 3. And then that's all right. And tell me A3. And tell me what will happen first step. First step what? A3 dot. You give right answer, wrong answer, it doesn't matter to me. You are giving is important for me. First step what is called? A3 dot hash code. Hash code method is overridden A3 class. Is hash code method overridden in A3 class or not? A3 class is what? A. In A class, hash code method overridden or not overridden? Not overridden. Already given case number 2 is overridden. Overridden. Yes. What it returns? 5. 5. With the number 5, bucket is available? Yes. Then is A3, you are telling to the add method, store A3 in this bucket. Is it directly stored? No. First, what it will do? Compare. How it is compared? A3 is compared with A. How many objects available here? 2. First compare with A1 by using double equal to operator. Tell me, returns true or false? False. చెప్తూ ఉండాలి. చెప్తూ ఉంటే if you keep on saying at one point, your mind will be open up. Next, if double equal to operator returns false, then will it directly store? No. Compare with the data. A3 dot equals of A1. Your assumption is compare with the data, but will it compare with the data na with reference? Because equals method is not overridden. So returns what? False. If both returns false, will it go and add? No. Because with A1 it is unique. What about A2? How many objects available here? All objects should be compared or not? Now then, what happened next? A3 double equal to A2. It will go in the loop. Returns what? False. Then A3 double equal to, sorry, A3 dot equals of what? A2. Returns false. Because reference is different. For with both objects, returns false, 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 false. Then A3 is stored here. Tell me, if a hash code method returns the same value for all objects, how many buckets are created? 1. All objects must be stored in the same bucket. Then every object you are storing is compared with every object available in the bucket. That means hashing algorithm is coming here or not coming? Hashing means what? Compare your object with related objects. If every object storing the same bucket, where is the separation? Number of comparisons are increased. Performance decreased or not? Tell me, returning the hard code number as a hash code from the method is a good idea, bad idea? Is it a project test case, interview test case? Interview. It is only for interview. Interviewer will give this question and asking how many buckets are created. Same hash code for all objects and one bucket. Tell me, equals method overridden or not overridden? Not overridden. If not overridden means objects are compared by using reference. Same reference object is not stored. Different reference object is stored. Even though data is the same, it is stored because data is not compared. Tell me now. Now I am storing A7. Tell me now, if I stored A4, how many comparisons happen? 4. A4 with A1, A4 with A2, A4 with A3, and then stored what? A4. A5, how many comparisons? 4. A6, how many comparisons? 5. A7, how many comparisons? 6. Now I am trying to store A8. A8 compare with A1 returns false. A2 false. A3 false. A4 false. A5 false. A6 false. A7? A7 comparison. False. A8 compared with A7, true or false? True, because A7 reference is 777. A8 reference is also what? 777. A8 dot hash code number is what? 5. Then 777 equal to 11 false, 22 false, 33 false, 44 false, 55 false, 66 false, 77 true. True means stored or not stored? Not stored. This entire algorithm, who has to practice? You. I already practiced. Now, you should practice. Tell me, removed objects. Which object removed? Tell me, which object you are calling? New A8, new A of 3, 4. Can I consider this object as A9? Because reference variable A9. Now, for finding object, what is calling? A9 dot hash code. Tell me, hash code number returns based on overridden. Overridden, what number is coming? 5. Tell me, with the 5 bucket found or not? Yes. Then new A34 is removed or not? Removed or not removed? Bucket is found. In the bucket, new A of 3, 4 is there. Is that A34 and this A34 are both same or not same? Not same. Why? Equals method is not overridden. Equals method is not overridden. Hence, equals returns what? False. How many comparisons are happen? 7 comparisons. A9 double equal to A1. A9 dot equals of A1. Both returns what? False. Then A9 dot double equal to A2. A9 dot equals of A2 returns what? False. Like that, last A9 double equal to A7. A9 dot equals of A7 returns what? False. Then now this object return removed or not removed? Not removed. Then next A8. Now A8 directly compared with A8 compared with all objects. All objects last A8 double equal to A7 returns what? True. A7 is removed. Did you understand? Still acting? At least next example you must participate. Override hash code method. Inside hash code method, what written? 5. To see whether hash code method is executing or not, I am writing SOPL and double quotes in a hash code. Save it. After modifying, now I am running this program. How many times hash code method is called? 7 times. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times called. 8th time, double equal to operator, stop the object. Totally how many objects? How many buckets created? 1 bucket. Look at their order. Same insertion order maintained or not? Because hash code is same. Save within the bucket in the right side, right side, right side. 2, 3, 3, 4, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 6, 1, 6, 7, 8. Now, when I call remove method, new A of 2, 3, hash code method is called object removed or not removed? Not removed. Again, hash code method is called object is removed. Which object? A78 is removed. Okay, na? Who is finding object is matched? Equals method or double equal to operator? Double equal to operator match and A78 is removed. Online students, everyone understood? Offline students, understood? If not understand, I will explain again. Will you try in the next case? Tell me again, what is the test case yesterday I told you? First object A1 dot hash code is called. Then new bucket is created, added. When you call A2 dot hash, when you store next object, A2 dot hash code method is called. Return hash code, same as existing bucket hash code. Then it will compare A2 double equal to A1. If it returns false, then compare A2 dot equals of A2 dot equals of A1. If it also returns false, stored in the same bucket. Returns true, not stored. It is a simple 2 lines only you have to apply. Will you apply now? Understood? Paka? Okay, let's see. Write down case number 3. Have you written answer here? How many buckets created in case number 2? 1 bucket. How many objects are stored? 7. Which object is removed? 1 object is removed, comma, A7. Very interesting point. Next, hash code method, case number, look at there. Case number 3. Hash code method is overridden or not overridden? Not overridden. So, going here, removing hash code method. Again, fresh program. And now, case number 3, write down. Only equals method is overridden by returning either true or false. By returning true or false. Okay? And now write down case 4 also. Case 4, case 5, and case 6. Case 3, case 4, case 5, case 6. All 6 cases you write. I'm giving you 15 minutes time. All 5 cases, you try to think, right answer, then I will correct your answer. Case 3 completed na? Case 4, case 5, case 6. Think. ఆలోచించి నాకు చెప్పండి. Now I explain algorithm. Apply algorithm and tell me. Hash code method is overridden by returning 5. Case number 3, na? Only equals method is overridden. Tell me, if only equals method is overridden, is there any use or no use? When equals method is called, if two objects hash code is same, tell me, if hash code method is not overridden, all objects hash code number is different, then equals method has a chance to call or no chance? No chance. Should look at here. That's what analyzation. Okay, the analyzation point should come to your mind. Okay, hash code method if I overridden, but who is calling? I am calling a add method calling add method. When add method is calling, if second object hash code number is same as first object. Now, if hash code method I didn't override, is there any use of overriding equals method? No. So observe how to prove that override equals method and just what I have written, either return true or false. Okay, let me choose true. And then here I am writing system dot out at println double quotes in equals. Okay, na? In equals. Then tell me hash map. If I run this program, observe equals method is called or not called? Not called. One time also not called. Why not called? Tell me the algorithm. First object dot what is called hash code. What return? 111. Bucket is there or not there? Not there. Bucket is created, object stored. Next object dot hash code. Tell me hash code number is what? 222. Bucket is there or not there? Not there. Then store. Like that, 7 buckets. Equals method doesn't have chance to call. That's why no method is there. Babu, everyone understand at least now? Online students? No one has given answer. Only one student given answer. ఏంటో మీ జీవితం నా జీవితం అర్థమేస్తాం పిచ్చలేస్తున్నాకైతే ఓకే అరే దెర్ ఇస్ నో ఎంకరేజ్మెంట్ దెర్ ఇస్ నో ఇన్వాల్వ్మెంట్ ఓన్లీ ఆల్వేస్ దేబ్రస్ మోహన్ వేసుకొని కూర్చొని చూస్తూ ఉంటారు స్క్రీన్ అరే ఇఫ్ యూ డోంట్ థింక్ ఇఫ్ యూ డోంట్ అప్లై అల్గరిథం ఇఫ్ యూ డోంట్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అల్గరిథం హౌ కెన్ యూ గెట్ జాబ్ హౌ కెన్ యూ వర్క్ ఇన్ కంపెనీ రా company code is always working on algorithms. This is simple 3 lines of algorithm. You are not applying, not finding output, not telling answers. Then how you are expecting you will get job? Tell me now. Next case number 4. Hash code method is overridden by returning 5. Tell me, if I return 5, 5 means what? All objects hash code is same. That means second object should be stored in the same bucket. Second object should store in the same bucket. Second object must compare with the first object, na? For comparing, first what is called? Double equal. Double equal returns what? False. Then what is called? Equals. Tell me, what I am saying? Equals method overridden by returning true. True means second object consider as unique or duplicate? True. Equals returns true. True means same object. Same object means duplicate. Duplicate means stored or not stored. Then how many buckets created? 1. Because hash code number is same. How many objects are stored? How many objects are stored? 6. How? Okay, let me apply. A1 dot hash code returns what? Hash code number 5. Bucket is not available. Bucket is created with which object? A1. Okay, na? Then next what is there? A2 dot hash code. What is the hash code number of A2? 5 only, because hash code method is overridden. Then now this A2 object is compared with A1 by using reference. Returns what? False. Then A2 dot equals of A1. Tell me, equals method is overridden by returning what? True. True means same object. Same object means store or don't store? Don't store. And then next A3 same dot equals returns true, don't store. A4 dot equals returns true, don't store. A5 dot equals returns true, not stored. Then tell me, how many objects are available? Only one object. Which object? First object. Return 5. Here I'm calling system.out.println double quotes in hash code. Okay. Now tell me, hash code is called for which object plus this, right? Equals method is called for which object? In equals. How many objects are coming in equals method? Two objects. This plus double quotes plus obj. Control F11. Look at there. First for A23 hash code is called. Bucket is not available, stored. For next object hash code is called. What is the hash code number? 5. Tell me, equals method is called for A34 compare with A23. Returns what? True. True means stored or not stored? Not stored. Next A23 hash code is same compared with already available A23. Equals method returns what? True. True returning because data same or reference same or hard code true na? Hard code true. Next A23 not stored, A16 not stored, A126 not stored, A78 not stored. Look at there. All objects are comparing with which object? Same object. Did you notice that? Because in the bucket, which object is available? The already stored first object only available. Finally, how many objects available in the collection? 1. Tell me now. Very, very important. Tell me now. For this A chess dot remove new A34, object is removed or not removed? Come on, come on. Removed or not removed? ఏదో చెప్తూ ఉండండి రా బాబు, అలా చూడకండి. రిమూవ్డా నాట్ రిమూవ్డా? If you give wrong answer, I will not scold you, ra babu. Please, ra. If you give answer, I will correct. If you sit silent, removed or not removed? Okay, why not removed? Tell me. This is the bucket. In the bucket, which object is available? A23. What is the reference of this object A23? 111. Now tell me. You are asking to remove which object? A34, whose reference is what? 999 or 888. Okay, 888. Okay. Remove method. What is the algorithm? Is remove method using your eyes going and see, oh, this is A23, this is 34, so I will not remove? Is it seeing your eyes wise comparison? Algorithm comparison? Now this object dot, what is called? Hash code. What is the hash code number of this bucket? 5. What the hash code is written for this object? 5 only, na? In class A, here whatever the algorithm hash code number coming, same algorithm, same hash code number, na? What the value will get here? 5. 5 ante bucket found, na? Inside bucket. Now this object should compare this object. Same or not same? How it is compared now? A9, that object reference assume A9 double equal to what the reference? A1. Reference is same or not reference? Same, not reference. Then what return? False. False means same or different object? Different. Then next again compare A9 dot equals of A1. You don't use your brain. You use the logic available in equals. Inside equals method, what logic you have written? Inside equals method, what is the logic you have written? Return true, na? Now equals method returns what? True. True means add, remove method consider this A9, A1 both are same. Same means remove. Object removed or not removed? Removed. So you said not removed because your algorithm is different, actual algorithm is different. So either you call add method or you call remove method. Algorithm is what? Same. What is that? Object dot call with what? Hash code. And with the given hash code number, bucket available or not, you check. If bucket not available, create and store. If bucket not available, no object removed. If bucket is available, then compare this object with already available objects by using double equal to operator and by using equals method. Check equals method internal logic is what? If equals method internal logic returns true, object is not stored, equal remove method is removed. If equals method return false, Add method store, remove method will not remove. Okay, na? Tell me now. With A34, object is removed or not removed? Removed. Because return value is what? True. Now look at that. Hash code method is called. Object is compared with what? A34 is compared with what? A23 and object is removed. Objects available? 0. Okay. Because of A78 is not removed. Because of A34 it is removed. So finally, what is the important case? Interviewer in the written test exam, these case 1 to this case 1 to, okay, this case 1 to case 4. Any one of the cases will be given in the written test exam to confuse you. So you should not work with your eyes, not with your brain. Work with the logic available in hash code method and equals method. Inside hash code, what is written? 5. That means all objects hash code is 5. Inside equals method, return value is true. True means duplicate, not stored. True means same object removed. So on what basis it is considered? Based on reference, based on the data, both are not considered. Both are not considered because the logic you have written what? Written true. And tell me now, case number 5. In the above case, what the above case? Return 5. Hash code method return 5 and equals method returns what? False. Equals method returns what? False. Now tell me, how many buckets are created? 1 bucket. Return false means objects are different. That means object is added. For remove method, false means what? Different object. Different object means remove or don't remove. Don't remove. So this case is nothing but the case number 2. Case number 2, return directly 5. So totally how many buckets created? 7 buckets. 7 objects, sorry, 1 bucket. 1 bucket because returning 5. 1 bucket, how many objects stored? 7. Return false, no, sorry. Return false. Okay, how many buckets created? 1 bucket. How many objects created? How many objects created? 7 objects. How many objects are removed? 1 object. Which object? 7, 8. A8 object, A7. Because of A8, A7 is removed. Okay, na? Will you again practice at home? You have to practice, sir. You have to come forward. You want to eat food. Now you are going to hostel, na? Hostel owner prepare food. Automatically food will come to your mouth. You are using your organs. Use your organ brain also. Okay. Plate, you are taking food into your plate and you are putting the food into your mouth and then you are swallowing it. Then you are chewing it and swallowing. Then only food going into the stomach. Same way. Just by watching, not understanding, until will not come. Algorithm, 3 levels. Apply algorithm. Okay. Yesterday I have uploaded one diagram. Did you see the diagram? The diagram today I explain. Now see the diagram after going to home now. Okay. This is the diagram I explained. Put method, add method, both are same. First hash code 97. Don't see this percentage 16 and all. Okay, na? Don't consider this percentage 16. I will explain you that later. Bucket not found. New bucket is created with A reference 1. Then put of double quotes B. What is the hash code number? 98. Bucket not found. New bucket is created. Next. Now put of double quotes A. 97. Bucket is found. Then double equal to of returns true. Duplicate based on reference. Then what happened? Stored or not stored? Not stored. Value is true. Duplicate based on the reference. Hence existing value 1 replace with what? 3. Then new string or double quotes A. What the hash code number? 97. Bucket found. Then compare with the double quotes. False. Unique based on the reference. Equals method. True. Duplicate based on data. Why equals returns true? Because string class equals method is overridden. Then what happened? 3 replace with what? 4. Go through this diagram. After understanding this algorithm, go back to this program and try again. Already I uploaded everything yesterday only. Nothing there today in you to upload. Okay. Now, so please practice so that you can easily pass the interview on hashing algorithm, hash table data structure. Okay. Online students, will you practice and come? If you practice, tomorrow I'll explain you the important contract is there. While overriding equals hash code method, there is a contract. That contract I have to explain in tomorrow class. Okay, now tomorrow class, still we have hash map internals. One last 3 points available. Those 3 points you will understand only if you practice these points. Thank you. That's all for today class. Please spend the time, practice and come. Again, I'm requesting. Just by listening class, you will not understand. We'll see. If you complete tomorrow last class.